Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Leo weekly money and career reading from October 27th to November 2nd, 2025. Leos, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Leo's weekly money and career, October 27th to November 2nd, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comments section and be subscribed. I won't be announcing a name at the end of the month of October. Well, I don't know if I am. The reason why I have been late in announcing free readings is that when I try to connect to the people, I realize that most people that leave the magic word down below are not subscribed. So 50% of the people that watch this channel that leave the magic word are not subscribed. So please subscribe so I can choose someone or several people for the free readings, right? So I'm putting everybody back in the hat if you are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, then there's no one to pick, all right? So please subscribe. It's free for you. It's one click, doesn't cost you anything. Click the subscribe button if you're interested in putting your name in the hat and if you're interested in supporting the channel. So thank you very much for that. So on that note, let's get started. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know for this upcoming week? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career. What are the messages here? We need to know what is the root of the matter for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus on this very early morning reading. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Money and career. October 27th to November 2nd. What do we need to know? What are the messages here for the sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Money and career. Ooh, lots of cards. Okay. Okay, Leo. Let's see what we got. Nine of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Six of Swords. Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. Five of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Lots of cards. Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. King of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. The Devil. The Moon. Four of Wands. The Emperor. And Two of Cups. Well. Look at all these cards, Leo. Okay, so you're deciding something comfortable for you. You want to make sure you're in harmony with where you stand. And you want to be financially free, financially independent. You have victory over that. You're conquering something, maybe it's whether it's financial difficulties or difficulties in the job or finding a job or getting something up and running. You're starting something here with this Ace of Wands. Beginning of a job, beginning of a business, beginning of a project that now is finally moving forward with this Three of Wands. It's been hectic. It's been difficult. There's been a lot of ego power, competition, people in it for their own power. It's been difficult. I do feel like you're stepping away from something that was unfulfilling. People you didn't want to work with, or people or a company or a dynamic that wasn't good for you, that was blocking you, that wasn't allowing you to move forward, to develop, or to progress in your career, in your job, in your project, in your business, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because we have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Devil, the Moon, and the Six of Swords, telling me that you're getting out of something, either a contract you were bound to, a business decision that you were bound to, a partnership that you were bound to, an agreement you were bound to. Feels like there was an agreement. So whether this agreement is a contract, or this agreement was a collaboration, or an agreement you had with your manager, or an agreement you had with someone you were working with, someone you were developing something in business, a business deal, whatever it is, it's going to be different for each and every one. You're getting out of that was not fulfilling for you. It was quite uncomfortable because of the dynamic. Someone in their own power with this Emperor. So the Emperor can be an Aries you are bound to, a boss, a manager, someone very powerful, someone, right, not very flexible, in their own power, in their own ego, right? If that's someone you are bound to, if that's that energy you were bound to, someone manipulative, someone controlling, not allowing you to progress forward in your project, career, job, business, whatever it is. If not, if that is not that person, although it does feel like it's that person, that if it's not that, you are now taking charge after being bound to that controlling energy. So that, again, that controlling energy can be a manager, or an agreement you had with someone, an agreement you had with a company, or a contract you have, or, right, it can be anything. You have a small offer coming in, small but solid. The beginning steps, the beginning, the first steps into something that is going to be solid. You've been very committed. You've been working really hard on this, but there are harsh truths that need to be said. And also, we don't have that many cups here. This is all about business. This is all about facts. This is about detaching oneself emotionally from facts, figures, numbers, things we have to talk about, negotiations, the conversations, the meetings, everything you have to speak about on this manipulative dynamic or toxic dynamic you have with this person, or with this company, or with this group of people, or with this agreement. There's harsh truths that need to be said. There needs to be more strategy, more planning ahead. We have this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is all about, right, being more transparent and being more strategic. Nothing hidden anymore. This is about the truth and clarity, or even if it's not the truth, it's about being very clear on where we stand, and very clear where this business is going, or very clear what this contract is all about, or very clear with your, what your responsibilities are about with a job, or very clear, right, on what is going on with this Devil. And with the Devil here, maybe you feel trapped, right? Maybe it's not about a dynamic that's toxic. Maybe it's just you feeling trapped in that job, feeling trapped in that dynamic, in that business, in that company, and feeling that there's no way that you're going to progress forward with that person or in that dynamic, right? So this is about being financially savvy, making the right decisions, making decisions with clarity, and again, emotional detachment. This is not about emotions. It's not about who said what or how they're speaking to you or how you don't like this or this person, that person, or they don't, right? No, that's gossip. That's drama. That's not business, job, professional. This is all about detaching, right? To use your ideas, to use your mind to make a decision with clarity to protect your assets, to protect yourself, and to be able to develop, to progress, and be successful, right? There has been uncertainties. It feels like there's been uncertainties with this person and subjects or conversations that need to be had with this agreement, this person, this boss, this manager, whoever it is, this company with the moon. There's things that haven't been said, or you have been with this uncertainty for a while, right? So maybe it's toxic money patterns. It's possible. Maybe it's debt. Maybe you're overworked. Maybe everybody's in for their own gain and it's all about money. That's possible. Or maybe you just feel entrapped or financial entrapment, right? This is time to break free from unhealthy attachments, whether it's the person, the company, the ideas, the patterns. It's time to break free from that. And also break free from, this uncertainty, to be able to move forward in an independent way of thinking and get out of that confusion. It feels like there's confusion in money or confusion in what's going on. And so this is about making choices, but taking your time to make these financial choices, and not sticking into whatever illusions. Maybe it's just all about illusions with this person, or illusions with a deal, a business deal, or a job, right? And you're realizing that it's just a bunch of BS. That's a possibility, right? Or, not a solid financial deal, or not a solid job for solid income. Okay, so you're getting out of that. It feels like you are celebrating, you have victory over that, and you are now stepping in to something new. Now again, with this Page of Pentacles, it's something small, but it's something that is that has a big potential. All right, so let's see what this offer is all about. I feel like with the Six of Wands, you have victory. You're boosting your confidence. You either you're going to lead a team, or you're proud, or you're going to be rewarded for something, for your hard work. But there is a toxic environment, or something you're stuck in, right? Or you feel stuck, or you feel trapped. But that doesn't mean you're trapped. It just means that, it's about the decision or the desire to want to get out of that job, or to want to get out of that agreement, whatever it is. All right. So yeah, again, well, we have the same energies with rethinking everything with the Hermit, having to step out of those energies, having to step out, personally, step away from the noise of the world, or the noise of that company, or the drama, or everything that's going on, and see clear, and have a clear strategy, and have a transparent, things be transparent and clear and honest. And with the Hermit, it's time, or before you make a decision, or before you move into a new job, or right, or before things move forward, it's important to reevaluate. Maybe it's about money and savings. Maybe it's about downsizing. Maybe it's about wanting a solo career, a new path, moving on to something new. But it's important to reflect before acting, and to reflect before you make a decision. Wisdom over wealth here. Wisdom over wealth. And addressing all the facts and protecting your assets. It's about you, your ideas, your strategies, your money, your finances, and your job decisions. And here, it's important to make a decision in a solo way. In other words, sometimes it's just time to sit in silence or take a moment or take several moments to dig a little deeper and understand why you feel trapped, or why this is going on, or why you feel that way, or why you feel this need for change in finding your financial freedom or financial independence. But it is about clearing the way, clearing the air, having the conversations, the facts come out. All right, we'll try one more time. Let me change decks. Let me try one more time on this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Are all those coming out? Yes. The Chariot. So step into the challenges. There's nothing you can't handle. You're going to move forward. Use your determination. Use your willpower to channel all the energies to move to your goal, your specific goal, your success, your dynamic, that job, that that deal, whatever it is with the Chariot. It's time to move forward on it. It's time to take charge. So whether it's taking charge of your finances or, pushing forward and being determined in a process, in a business, in an idea, right? Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're relocating. This is having a real financial victory through willpower and through these challenges. So you have victory over that, but the change is fated. It has to change. You have to move forward. This is about flexibility and aligning with the changes. No matter how you cut it, things are going to change. No matter what, this is going to happen. It's bound to happen. It's fated. And it's not particularly in your control. What is in your control is what you want, what you desire, and what you want to detach yourself from, and what you no longer want to be in, right? The dynamic, the toxicity, or whatever it is, the agreement, the contract, the job you don't want to be bound to anymore. But the change has to happen, and that is why you feel unfulfilled, or that is why it didn't happen, it didn't progress forward, or that is why you didn't find the success or the momentum that you were looking for in that agreement with that person, with that company, or right? So it needs to change. It has to change. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about, right? A shift. A shift, whether it's positive or negative, it is a shift, but it's faded. And it feels like it can be a sudden gain or sudden loss. So just stay adaptable and understand this change is necessary for your progress forward in the job, in the business, in your career path. Even if you're freaked out, you're persevering. Sometimes you're walking a little bit on eggshells, right? With the Nine of Wands. That's okay. You will be celebrated. You will get the support of your coworkers, or get the support of the future people you're going to be working with, or whoever, your collaborators, or whoever it is. You're moving forward on a new mission. This time you're following your heart. This time you're following your passion. It's a lot to do. You're multitasking. There's a lot to juggle. There's a lot to do. But again, the Two of Pentacles is figuring things out and stepping into adaptability and flexibility, adapting to whatever is coming your way. This new offer here, again, small offer, but big potential. All right, one more card on the Ace of Wands, Three of Wands. What is progressing forward? What is now developing? Feels like you're with a team. You're not alone. Doesn't feel like a solo career. Comment down below. Leo, what is this all about? If you're connecting to these readings, to these cards, let me know where you stand and how you're feeling and what's going on in your career, in your thought process. Three of Wands. What is the Three of Wands all about for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the Three of Wands? How are we progressing forward here? I do feel like there might be travel or relocation or moving. You're expanding your career. You're expanding your your career path, you're expanding your job, or yes, you're doing it differently. Yes, so here we have the Three of Swords, which tells me that you're ending one job, or one job is ending, or there's the disappointment in that person, the disappointment in the agreement, the disappointment in that company, whatever it is, right? Whether it's a collaborator or... All right, so one card on the Three of Wands, please. Yes, again, the Eight of Cups, stepping away from something unfulfilling. Ten of Wands, a lot on your shoulders, but that's it. You're at the end of that cycle. Done. Done. Those responsibilities done. The pressure done. You're not in that cycle anymore. You're moving. It's shifting with the Wheel of Fortune. Things have to move. Things have to change. You're now evolving. You're evolving to something new. You have been waiting very, very patiently, diligently working, committed, but things weren't coming, or things weren't, unfolding the way you wanted to them to. Here we have the Seven of Pentacles. You will get the fruits of your labor, right? You will be... There's a deal here, or there's money, there's an exchange of money here in a fair way. So whatever you're owed, you will be owed, but in a very fair way. Either if let's say you're waiting for a loan, or you're waiting for money, or you're waiting for money that you're owed, or maybe you're waiting for financial help or something. There's finances there that you're waiting for, help. There's people around you helping. There's a certain generosity around you. So there's exchange of money, whether you're owing money or money is owed to you. The transaction will be done in a fair way. You will get what you worked for, if that's what you're waiting for, because it feels like you're waiting for financial results, or you're waiting for money. Something is taking time. You've been waiting patiently. It's been a pause, right? A pause to sort of reassess what's working or what didn't work. And therefore, with the Six of Pentacles, there's money that's given and received. Again, it can be loans, a gift, a balance of flow, getting back on your feet financially, like that balance of flow of resources, but it's fair, right? It's all in fairness. It's balanced. This financial exchange is fair. Okay, so that's one more card, or no? One more card on the... Okay, I just feel like there's one more card. I don't know if it's on the... No, we already had that. Is there one more card that wants to come out, or we're just going to go... Okay, moving forward. Okay, so take your time, right? You have 2 nights. This is something, the next step is following a mission, following your heart, your passion. This is more passionate than the job you're leaving, or that left you, or the dynamic, or the agreement you're leaving, or the contract, or whatever it is. This is something that you are now stepping into. You're going to take your time, step by step. This is not fast moving. There's a quick shift, but then to prepare, to plan this new job, business opportunity, it's going to take a minute, right? So, but it's really important to be organized and to plan things out. Not about rash decisions and quick fix and hurry, right? Take your time to plan everything out. It's something that's closer to your heart, that, that's important for you. It's not just about money. So if it's a project or a job or a business you're developing or you're trying to get, this one's going to be closer to your heart. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Yes, there's your offer, and there's that disappointment at the same time, because you have dual energies here. Disappointment in these people, in things that weren't said. Whatever needs to be addressed will be addressed. Whatever needs to come to the light will come to light. That's what the High Priestess is all about. secrets and things that maybe passed you by or that weren't said, or information, or this financial situation you're waiting for, right? The settlement of something, or the transaction, the financial transaction, if I can speak. And with the High Priestess, this is really about getting those financial answers that were beneath the surface, right? So trust your intuition. Avoid any major money moves unless it feels really, really right. The secrets or the hidden income, whatever it is, will be revealed. Yes, you're disappointed, but focus on your assets. It's not something you can't transform. This is something now that you're going to be proud of. You're moving into a new mission. You're moving into your new passion, in something that's really rewarding. And yes, something that's really, really going to put you in the right place. That's going to be rewarding for you. So don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on the disappointment. Remember that you do have the Chariot. Whatever the challenges are, just move forward. Determination. Don't look back. You're going to leave them all in the dust. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for being here, sharing your energies, sharing your journeys. Gratitude to each and everyone. If you're interested in a personal tarot reading, you can join us during lives. We do lives 3 times a week. Monday, Friday, Sunday. Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Monday and Friday, the hours can be a little flexible, but join us. We would love to have you there. It is public. It is for everyone, whether you're subscribed or not, or a member or not. You can join us. However, if you do want a tarot reading, a personal tarot reading during lives, then you would have to join membership. So join membership if you would like a personal tarot reading, because members get personal tarot reading during lives. Thank you so much for watching. Leos, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.